Good morning, students. Welcome back to my class. I hope you all are doing good. Today we are going to revise Unit 4 Prose My Elder Brother. This short play is about two brothers who are affectionate and respectful to each other. The story also shows that learning from our day to day experiences is as important as what we learn from books in the school. This play is based on the famous story in Hindi Bade Bhai Sahib, written by Munshi Premchand. Who wrote the story? Munshi Premchand. We have already seen about the or learned about the author. Today, let's revise the session. It's a hostel room. There are two kids, and one is age 14 and one more is age 19. The scene is in a hostel room. The brothers aged 9 and 14 years sitting on the study table. The elder brother Bhaiya is the Hindi word which means elder brother. Okay, is reading a book, and the younger one, the name is Munna, drawing pictures of birds and animals. There is a conversation that what is happening in Bhaiya and Munna. What are you doing, Munna? Bhaiya is asking. For that, Munna is answering, I am drawing. Bhaiya, Bhaiya again asking, when will you study? Where were you in the morning? Now the Munna is telling, I was playing. Bhaiya, how can you sit with a book for hours together? Bhaiya says, that's because I want my foundation in education to be very strong. If the base is strong, then the building will stand firmly. Firm as secured one or occupied. Sometimes it takes me 2 years to do 1 year's work. Bhaiya is telling that importance of the study. Munna is telling now, Bhaiya, you are 5 years older than I am and three classes ahead of me. Now Munna is telling, you are 5 years elder to me, but you are three class ahead of me. I wonder why you keep writing the same word 20 times, one sentence more than 20 times, and copy poems several times in beautiful letters. Munna is asking to his brother why you keep on writing the same sentence for 20 times and also the poems for several times with beautiful letters. Now, for that, Bhaiya is answering, studying English is not easy. We have to work very hard and we have to do tremendous effort to require to come to learn the language. Tremendous is very large. Tremendous means extremely large. You and what the Bhaiya, but the moment you get a chance, Bhaiya is telling to the brother now, you get a chance, you run to the field, play marbles, fly paper kites, sit idling away with friends for fun. Can't you sit down and study? Now Bhaiya is telling what the Munna likes to do. He will run to the field, play marbles, fly paper kites, all traditional games. These are our traditional games, and sit and idling away with friends for fun. That is lazy. Idling means lazy. Can't you sit down and study? He's asking to his brother. Munna is telling now, oh Bhaiya, there is a big mela in the village today. Should we go? For that, Bhaiya is answering, your mela. Mela means fair. Fair na Tiruvula. Bhaiya is telling her, have you ever seen me going to a fair or going to watch a cricket or hockey match. I don't go near them. I prefer to study a book. I don't mind repeating a class for more than 2 years, but you might stay in the same class all your life. Do you expect to pass if you waste your time playing all the time? You are simply wasting father's hard earned money. Munna is asking, should we go to Mela or what? But Baya is answering, have you ever seen that I'm going for fair or cricket or playing hockey match? Or I always, Baya is telling, he always study a book, and he don't want to repeat a class more than 2 years. And also he's, but you might stay, but he's telling, Baya is telling to his brother Munna, you're going to stay in the same class all your life. Do you expect to pass if you waste your time? He's telling, if you expect to pass, if you waste your time playing all the time, if you waste the time for only for playing, you cannot pass. Like this, he's advising to his brother, you're simply wasting the father's hard earned money. What the father heard, you're simply wasting. Like this is telling. Munna starts crying on being scolded, and sobbing sounds wah 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 wah. Like this is making a sounds of sobbing. Sob means weep. Munna. Now Munna is telling Bhaiya, I feel like running away and going back home. He don't want to stay here and he want to go home. Like this is Munna is telling to his Bhaiya. Now Bhaiya is answering, stop crying. Give me a smile. Put on a nice smile. I'm going to give a timetable for you. Get up at dawn. Get up at dawn. Dawn means before sun rising. That is a early morning dawn. Okay, now let's see the timetable. There is a timetable he has given. In this timetable there is not mentioned the play time. So Munna is asking, when is my play time? For that Bhaiya is answering, play, what is the need, Munna? Like this Bhaiya is answering. So Munna is telling, oh, what he loves. Munna is saying that he loves green fields, gentle breeze, and want to jump like a football, like to play the touch and go and oo sounds of the kabaddi, and hurry and flurry of volleyball pulls me like a magnet. He's telling all these games pulls like a magnet to play him, and he loves to play all these games. As soon as he's on the field, Munna is on the field, he forgot everything. That much he likes to play the games. Now the scene 2, that is final exams are over and the results are out. Bhaiya is telling, alas, alas means it's a tired voice, feeling of tired, and I have failed once again. Now Bhaiya is telling, I am failed once again. Munna now he's telling, oh, but Bhaiya, I have passed and topped my class. He's topper of the class, and he passed and he topped in the class. There is only 2 years difference between us. Now the Munna is telling, now there is only 2 years different between us, like that. But Bhaiya, my dear brother, don't be so proud. You passed only one class and you think that I am stupid and you are smart. Once in a while in a gulli danda game, you might get lucky and hit a goal, but that does not mean you have mastered the game. You have to work hard to successful in life. When you have to study a subject like algebra or geometry in the higher classes, then you will understand the importance of hard work. Geometry and algebra and all very hard. We have to prepare very well to understand that. So he's telling in geometry, if importance of the geometry and the algebra and how difficult it is. Bhaiya is explaining to Munna. Now Munna is telling, for that, this is scary is fearing, making me fear. I don't think I want to go to ninth class now, but I will still complete my day's homework so that I get no punishment in class. Now Munna is telling, I don't want to go to class 9 now. Now I will do my homework and I don't want to get punishment from the teacher in the class. For that, Bhaiya, just today we were asked to write a short essay on the topic of punctuality in 4 pages. And imagine, can something be written on 4 pages and still be short? It's also mixed up. Munna thinking aloud, thank God it was time for school, or else the scolding would have gone on and on. Munna is telling, now it's a time for school. Otherwise, his brother, the Bhaiya, will continue saying, scolding him, and it will be keep on going no without hand like this. Munna is telling now. Now let's see the scene 3. The results were out once again, and it so happened that Munna passed and the Bhaiya failed again. Bhaiya was really upset. Munna was also sad seeing his brother so unhappy. Now becomes gentle with Munna. Munna became naughtier because of this and studied even less than before. Now Munna was using this chance and he become very naughtier than before. Now Munna is talking, I am lucky. I can pass easily. I need not study so hard. Now I can play games with my friends and fly kites. But I should still be careful that Bhaiya does not see me flying kites. Even though the Munna is telling, I don't want to study hard to get pass. So I will play with my he's thinking that he will play with friends and fly kites and still be careful. Uh, because Bhaiya should not see that he is playing with kites. Now, one day a kite is flying slowly downwards. Munna starts running in order to grab it. Suddenly, he comes face to face with Bhaiya. Now, catching hold of Munna's hand, aren't you ashamed to be playing kites all day long? Don't you realize that now you are in the 8th class and are not studying in the lower class? If you think that now, Bhaiya started advising him, holding his hand and telling him that you are not ashamed to playing kites all day long and you are in the class 8th, not the lower class. You have to work hard to get past, and I am 5 years older than you and will always be same. Understanding doesn't come only from reading books. Look at Ma and Baba. Ma has never gone to school and Baba has only passed 5th class. He is advising to his brother. Bhaiya is advising to Munna. Now Munna is telling, really Bhaiya, is that true? Munna is asking to his brother that his Ma did not go to school and Baba did only passed only 5th class. Now Bhaiya is answering, yes, there are 1,000 things that they know more than you and me. And even if we have studied the wisdom of the whole world, Ma and Baba will always have the right to explain to us and correct us. That he is explaining the importance of parents, that we have learned more than them, even though they have the rights to explain to us and correct us when we do the mistakes like that. Bhaiya is answering to Munna. What would you do if I were fall sick today? He's asking to his brother Munna. I don't know. Munna is telling, I don't know, Bhaiya. I would tell Baba and he would rush to the hostel. He's telling like that. Aha. I had expected this answer. Now Baba would not get upset. He would first try to find out what was wrong and then he would call a doctor. Baba would know exactly what to do. They have more experience than us. What the Munna gave the answer, I don't know. I'll tell to Baba, and Baba means your father. and he would rush to the hostel. He will come to the hostel. Munna said like that. But Bhaiya, this is I know that he has expected the answer, but Baba would not get upset. He would first try to find out what was wrong, and then he would call a doctor. Baba would know exactly what to do. They have more experience than us. Munna, with tears in his eyes. Bhaiya, now by Munna is getting tears in his eyes, and I'm saying, I am sorry. What you say is true. Bhaiya hugs Munna lovingly. Bhaiya still hugged him and saying lovingly, I also like to play and fly kites. But if I also play, then how can I watch out for you? You are my responsibility. Now Bhaiya is telling, even the Bhaiya like to play the kites, and also he want to watch. He want sorry, he wants to play the kite, play and fly the kites. Bhaiya also like to play and fly kites. But if he started playing, then who will watch Bhaiya, Munna? Who will watch the Munna? So you are my responsibility. Now Bhaiya is telling his responsibility to the Munna. Munna is the responsibility of Bhaiya. Munna. Now Munna is answering. Munna is telling, I love you, Bhaiya. Now Munna is telling, I love you, Bhaiya. Have you understood, children? Even at home, you and your sibling, brother or sister will keep on fighting. Sometimes you have to take care of your younger one. Is it? Is it so? Yes. Now let's see about new words. Foundation. Foundation means solid base. Schedule. Here it's a timetable. Essay. Composition on any subject. Idling without any purpose or lazy thing. Mastered. Gained expertise or skilled. Okay, children. Now I finished, and I will send you the book back question and answer. Once you finish, next week we will have, not next week, sorry, Wednesday or Thursday we will have the test. Okay, Google form test. Bye children, take care. Let's meet in the next session.